Hello, everyone, and welcome to my review of Race. This is the biopic based on the life of Jesse Owens. I don't know if this is the first of its kind. I've never seen a film about Jesse Owens before, though I've heard about him thanks to history, thanks to sports, and I had an idea of what he was all about: racing, the Olympics, 1963, Nazis, all that controversy that was going on during that time right before World War II started. But I didn't know all the details. So I was excited about this film and not so excited, especially from the trailers. The trailers led it to be that it should have been a TV movie only, and I don't know if it was worthy for the big screen. So I wasn't that pumped up to actually watch it today. But I've seen it now. Here is my opinion. Here is my review. And here is what the movie is actually about. Yes, it is about Jesse Owens and his journey, his life, but it's about so much more. There's actually like 3 plot story structures going on with this movie. There's actually 3 plot. Or there's the main plot, and then there's 2 subplots. Okay, let's put it that way. The main plot, of course, is Jesse Owens and his journey. He is trained in Cleveland, Ohio. He meets a coach played by Jason Sudeikis. We all know Jason from SNL, and I think he's married to Olivia Wilde, and he has a great life, and I think he's funny on SNL, and I like him as a comedian, but I was kind of worried to see him tone it down a little bit in this role. Also in the film, we have Jeremy Irons, who's part of one of the subplots, and William Hurt, who's also part of the subplot. And then there's this actress that I believe is from Game of Thrones. I think she plays a witch on Game of Thrones, and she's got a whole plot too. So, of course, we have the Jesse Owens story. We have the story of the American Olympic Committee and how they had to vote if they were going to be a part of the Olympics after all the controversy, what the Nazis were doing to Jews in Nazi Germany. And then we also have another subplot where we get to see somewhat of the side of Nazi Germany and the propaganda machine, and this young female director who is going to document the Olympic experience, especially what's going on during that time. So we get those 3 stories, and that was a really nice surprise. I enjoyed the Jesse Owens story. At times there are moments of greatness, and then other times it feels pretty standard by the book biopic sports drama. Jason Sudeikis is surprisingly pretty damn good in this film. And so is the main guy who plays Jesse Owens, who's played by an actor that I've seen before, don't know where, but his name is Stephen James. He's very good in the film as well. You really believe that he is Jesse Owens. And the movie looks good. It's shot well by Stephen Hopkins, who is known for directing television. He helped with the first season of 24, and he's directed big films, including Predator 2 and some other ones that don't come to mind. I mean, the guy's been working in both in television and in film throughout the last 20 years. And I've seen him before, and I've seen some of his films. Sadly, they don't come to mind right now. But anyways, it looks great. It's a good-looking film. Sometimes the CGI background works. Other times it does look like a bad green screen effect. Didn't look perfect, but it didn't look awful either. But what I think I enjoyed about this movie so much is that it made you just feel good to be alive. It made you sad and also proud to be an American. And a lot of terrible things were going on in the 1930s, so that makes you sad to see how blacks were treated then. But it also makes you proud because when they get to Nazi Germany and they're fighting against the Nazi Germany men, the Hitler and other the Hitler himself. Well, somewhat. He's in the crowd just hoping that Germans will take all the awards and that no Jews and no blacks will play in the Olympics. I felt that really compelling and interesting. I really did. It gave it a human face to this movie and made me proud that we were a part of this Olympics so much, even though there was a lot of just horrible things going on at that time. And I'm glad that Jesse Owens could go through this experience and that a movie could be made about him. I don't know if this is the first time that a movie has been made about this man, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's a solid, good film, a good sports drama, great chemistry from Stephen James and Jason Sudeikis, and William Hurt's got a small part. It's nice to see him. Doesn't really offer too much to the film. It's just nice to see him in the movie, and he's decent. But I think Jeremy Irons has some really great scenes in the film. And I think if this movie was handled differently and maybe edited like at least a half an hour out of the film, this could have been one of the best films of the year. But there are moments that the movie is dragged down by its running time. I kind of got it out of it a little emotionally and felt a little manipulated at times, especially when it becomes kind of like the standard sports drama. But then other times I'm breaking down and crying like a little baby because I'm just so moved by this whole experience and how Jesse Owens is going through this and how he's dealing with his teammates, some of them being Jews, and how he's dealing with the relationship that he has with his wife and child, and his relationship with his coach, and then the whole relationship with the crazy situation that's going on. I felt it really compelling that this movie really tried and somewhat succeeded to tell you 3 stories. I would now like to see a film. Now we've seen the Jesse Owens story. He is the main story. But now I'd like to see a film that is about the U.S. Olympic Committee as they debate to be a part of this Olympics, and especially what's going on during the times and dealing with those crazy Nazis. Insane, but it's very fascinating and really held my attention throughout the entire film, even though it is 2 hours and 14 minutes. It's a long movie, and the biggest complaint I have is its length. It shouldn't be that long, but in the end, good film. Made me feel great, made me feel alive, as I said, made me happy, and I don't know what else I can say, but I'm really glad that I went and saw this film. I'm really glad that I actually got a wide release in the theater on the big screen, and it's definitely worth a matinee. And for that, I am going to give Race, I'm going to give it a solid 3 stars out of 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.